Michael Robin Wilson a little bit laboured here. And Shane coming back at him. Shane King going with a nice. Oh, Brody!
コーベンどうか。入ったちょっと当たった。おー、ちゃん。
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome along to the MSC Challenge for round number 4 for 2025. We are at Eliminator time, and it is time to introduce you to our field of drivers who are competing for this afternoon's glory. We're going to start, of course, with the number 1 qualifier. He is a young man on the way up. He represents four-wheel drive warehouse and has rotary power underneath his right foot. Please make welcome Riley McEwen. I'm pretty sure he was trying to destroy his car this morning. He told me he was just getting in the mood for battles this afternoon, and he is getting up on the door. He is always a pest in battle mode. Please make welcome the Pantene Pirate, Trent Abina. I call him the Bond villain. I feel like he could hit me with a shoe from where he is at the moment. He's a very intense man. He's usually got the wraparound sunglasses on. Please make welcome John Zhao. One of the rapidly improving drivers. We saw him on the podium yesterday. Has he got something special this afternoon for friends and family tuned in from around the world? Please make welcome Brodie Warren. Some say it's the best looking car here. He's got some pretty viral support online. He's a strong contender for most improved. Please make welcome Dangerous Dan Costello. Is he happy? No. Arms are folded, doesn't care, just standing there. Who, me? 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 Yes, you. That's you again, Jason, the Uro Fighter Woo. They call him Modified Mike. He's got the baby blue BMW underneath the right foot. He's looking for a big result this afternoon. Please make welcome Michael Spicer. Had to make a deal with you yet for a baby, but we could do that if you make it onto the podium. He's smiling. He had to run across the track last time. He's got the new to him motor underneath the right foot. Please make welcome Matt King. He's got the championship already wrapped up. This afternoon, he just goes for that clean sweep. He's looking pretty cool, calm and collected. He's been here. He's done that before. Please make welcome the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson. Unfortunately for me, but probably fortunately for your household, triplets have been ruled out if you happen to win today. But there's only one step left to go. He's a man on a mission. Please make welcome Shane King. And because it's John Cena's last day, right, someone had to do the You Can't See Me, and it's Cody Bothamley. He's not even here. There's his car. Cody Bothamley, you can't see me. You're not even there. There we go. That's your introduction for your field this afternoon. Drivers, please start your engines. As we always do with MSC Challenge, of course, we have international judges in the house. It is now time to complete our formalities and welcome in both Japanese and Chinese. So we'll go to Kenji, Tux, and Scott. All right, my Japanese and my Chinese are terrible, so what are we starting with? Japanese? Japanese welcome?
I saw your Chinese was perfect.
My Chinese is terrible. That's how we negotiated pay, isn't it? You said, no, less, down, discount. Kenji, would you like to welcome our Japanese viewers, please?
どうも。ケンジ山中です。初めて、ニュージーランドに来たんですけども、とても、眺めが良くて、そしてちょっとうるさかったですね。聞こえないね。マイクは、本当に皆さんね、うまくて、びっくりしました。若い子もですね、本当に、うまいんで、どんどん、世界に出てってもらってチャレンジしてほしいです。
Somebody make Tux talk. I always want Tux to talk, and he never wants to. Say something. Kesuke.
Hello, welcome to the final round of MSC Challenge New Zealand. I'm very happy to be here today because of the Kenji Yamanaka right next to me. Because I watched back in the day, I watched every single article on the Drifting Book magazine because he got owns column. Then for all the Formula Drift is in the States, all the kind of things. Then yeah, finally he's here now. So I'm very happy. Thank you so much. Looking forward to today's battle.
Tux, of course, is from that famous part of Japan known as Hamilton.
You can't expose the age here. But both of you had a column. You had the Doritian column as well. I just want to say a massive thank you to Kenji to come all the way from Formula Drift Japan and to be able to join us here. read round 3 and round 4 MSC Challenge. So it's a very long way and the first time in New Zealand. So thank you very much. As always, I want to say a big thank you to Iwata-san, the main man, the boss man behind Formula Drift Japan, is really feeling the sport. A lot of young people coming to the sport, and same, we try to follow his step here, bring more young people, new people to the sport, and hopefully there's a great platform. And MSC Challenge this year is the 6th season. So personally, I couldn't believe that, but as time went real fast, and next year will be our 7th season. So if you are up and young driver, you've been watching these guys going around this track. So you watch out the entries for next year. We'll have some fun.
Not a word of that was in Chinese. I told you to do that in Chinese. Are you going to do the Chinese intro? You welcome the Chinese guests, please. No, nothing today. Only English. Okay. Can you speak Chinese, Aaron? No. No Chinese. No Chinese welcome. No Chinese greeting. Yeah.
If you want to, yeah. 你好，大家欢迎来到2025 MSC Challenge Round 4第4场的比赛。然后今年的比赛也是非常的紧张。接下来的马上开始了今天 Top 16的比赛。现在第一个 run 呢是Riley McKinnon， 他今年 qualify 第1名，所以我们期待他的表现。谢谢。
Thank you very much. This is a bye run anyway, so you guys don't even have to pay attention. Riley's already run this one, so when you're ready, boss lady cat, that's fine. It's a bye run. Well, he means business this afternoon, doesn't he? That was a interesting way to warm up. You guys can't see this, but all 3 of the judges are applauding that run. So when Riley gets back to his pit bay, let him know that was a hell of a way to open up this afternoon. That's on. I think that's what the judges are looking for. So great job there, Riley. And we'll move now into battles. We are expecting Keisuke Nagashima to join us this afternoon on co-commentary, but for now my co-host is Aaron, who's up here assisting, and that was an interesting way to kick things off. Riley I thought he was going to come out soft, right, but just came out and sent it.
Yeah, absolutely, just full send, absolute heater of a run.
Yeah. All right, speaking of heaters of a run, Trent Abina's been a man on a mission all day, so let's see what Trent and John do here. Trent's been basically trying to drill the door of whatever car is in front of him, and John's just looking for that breakthrough result. So hello to people tuned in on the live stream. Tyler Knowles, welcome this afternoon. Leanne Budd, Jamie Wood, great to see you guys tuned in. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of support for each and every one of the drivers out there looking for that breakthrough win. If you didn't watch qualifying this morning, I can tell you that Corbin Wilson does have the championship sewed up, so he can't be overtaken. Corbin has a bye through into the top 8, so with that locks up enough points for him to be the champion again for a 3rd consecutive year, but is still wide open in terms of 2nd and 3rd. So the drivers still in contention at the moment: Shane King, Jason Wu, and then Brodie Warren and Dan Costello. Well, Trent Abina looks like he's found some speed over the lunch break there. He's definitely a little bit quicker than he was this morning. Must have the Celine Dion cranked up. Like John Zhao probably doesn't really know how to attack a car like Trent Abina's, just where he's quite consistent. It's just a lower overall speed because that's as fast as that car can go. Trent doesn't really lift at all. He just makes a nuisance of himself. John's got 1, 2, 3, 4 marks on the side of his car at the moment. I'd say there's going to be a 5th after this. Hello, David. How's your viewpoint over there, mate? You all right? You got the sunscreen on? Hello, the people beyond the fence. Hi, how you guys doing? You good over there? I don't know what you're up to, Will. Just walking. Just cruise. You got beaten up for the scooter, didn't you? Cat took it off you. Just no more scooter for you. Lane boss had her way. All right, as always, under control of Launch Master Willie, and he sends them away. Now, Abina will start to close on up here and starts to reel John in. John with a bit of a waver. Misses that first zone completely. Into zone 2. Oh, John with a big straight line, pulls the handbrake and then goes off the track. And Abina with nowhere to go there has to get out of the drift. So Trent Abina aborts that run there and just had nowhere to go. He was going to put that bash bar straight through the door of the Drift Academy prep machine. Morning. Oh, it's Vishal. How are you, Vishal? One of my favourite people from NZKW. Beautiful day to be drifting. Good luck, Trent Abina. So we'll see the replay here. Now John comes into the second zone, straightens up hugely, basically goes straight ahead, then goes off the track, drops a wheel out, and not really a lot of option there for Trent other than to get out of the drift. So wait for the judges though, as we discovered yesterday, need to be unanimous in their decision or agreed in their decision, then they will show me a board and we'll get a result. So it is Trent Abina going through. Trent Abina goes through. And Trent versus Riley will be, that'll be interesting. Trent versus Riley. Alrighty, so we've got a couple of bye runs now. So we have Brody and Dan both going to do bye runs. So yeah, basically because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered talking unless you want to talk over this, I'm not going to talk. So you can take over here. I'm going to have a little break while we have a couple of bye runs because, yeah, they're just going to get dialed in and sight the track. Dan Costello out now for his first look at the track for battles this afternoon. Qualified in position number 5. So Dan Costello looking to possibly put himself in contention for the overall season podium and also get on the podium for the first time. What can Dan Costello do this afternoon? Very passionate supporters here and no doubt a lot of fans out there in live stream land. does like that limiter, doesn't he? He does find the limiter relatively often. Looks pretty chilled out behind the wheel there. All right, we should move now to, I think it'll be one of our battle runs, Michael and Matt, unless Jason Wu is going to take his bypass. Jason taking a bye? Yep, Jason. So Jason Wu next to go. So again, don't forget to let me know who you think is the most improved as well. It's always very important to get a bit of fan feedback. I threw that story up on my own Instagram this morning, but yeah, let me know in the chat comments or whatever who you think is most improved. I've got, between the team we've sort of agreed 4 finalists. We've got Dan Costello, Shane King, Trent Abina and Brodie Warren as our 4 finalists for the most improved. It's an unofficial award, basically because Sky doesn't want to pay for a trophy, but you do get a very interesting looking trophy from myself later this afternoon. It's borderline offensive, actually, to be fair. It's not, yeah. It's a bit weird, isn't it, Erin? Yeah.
I think it's quite creative, but
Yeah.
you know.
Phallic is the word you're looking for. Phallic. If you haven't used that you probably haven't used that word before, particularly via a PA system. That was Jason Wu locking in his bye run, just having a look at the track. Oh, a lot of support coming through for Shane King as most improved. Leanne Budd, proud mother-in-law watching for Shane. What did you think of my triplet idea, by the way? I think Sarah overruled the triplet idea, to be fair, but I'd love to know what you thought of it. I mean, usually grandparents are pretty keen on things like that. So. Cody Vincent, Shane King, Angel Spirit, Shane King, Vishal. Oh, Vishal, do you keep dropping your connection or something? Too much cover for you, mate. All right, Michael and Matt. So I had a little chat with Michael before, and basically he's got nothing other really to think about here than just try and get a win. He's really got to try and just get a win here, just get himself that confidence. Same for Matt King, just looking for that breakthrough result. Chanel saying, "Come on, Matt." Sarah. Well, why doesn't Leanne get a vote, Sarah? I feel like maybe she'd be on my side. A lot of Shane King support here for most improved. Hello to Michael Spicer's family tuned in from around the world. I believe we've got some guests tuned in from the United Kingdom watching Michael. I've got no idea what time it is there to you. Big gap there. Needs to be much closer, but Michael's kind of just driven that first line. We do know that he's put up much. Oh, Matt, where are you going? Oh, are we going to have incompletes both ways? Now, Matt spun his chase run, but the lead driver does have to complete so the lead driver, the obligation is on you to complete a run. Even if the chase car spins, as the lead driver, you do have to complete a run. So there will be a markdown for that for Michael Spicer for at least one tyre off there. You'll watch the replay here as he comes through zones 2, 3, and then as he goes to the outside of 3, how deep did he get? Was it one wheel off or 2? Pretty close to 2 off and almost coming to a halt. So it could potentially be a case for 0-0 there, but that's not my job to decide that one. Michael Spicer definitely much closer on the initiation, does have that gripped up tyre. Matt King holds it together this time. Gets to 2, real short though. solid effort from Matt King, but probably not going to be enough there to unseat Spicer. So that was just not, like, that's not pretty. Like, that's that was untidy both sides there. So the question becomes, do the judges actually have a score from the first battle, or do they not? And then on that second battle, deductions either way. So we've got one call in. I just heard one of the judges say big miss, which means somebody's come up very short of one of the zones. And it is Michael Spicer, modified Mike, gets the call. Thank you, Matt. Great effort as always, buddy. Lots of support online for you. How's that chicken, boys? Got some fresh chicken down there. Having a feed. Hey. Enjoy a bit of drifting for your charge. Got a feed going on. What's that one? Is that like the country fried or something? Is that local? Oh, is it the Korean chicken? From Pocono. Oh. Did we even get lunch? Did anyone? We were just talking about chicken nuggets too. Do you like chicken nuggets, Erin? Are you a chicken nugget girl?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, just chicken. Do you like chicken nuggets? Just lady down here. Sorry. Just. Do you like chicken nuggets? I was curious. I was just on the fence because I've never met anyone who doesn't like chicken nuggets. So. Do you like nuggets, bro? Are you You're a nugget guy? Nugget? You guys into nuggets? Or you prefer like wings and drums? Yeah. Right, see what sort of mood Corbin's in this afternoon. Has the title already locked up, so he doesn't have to do anything crazy. Willie's looking nice and relaxed over there. He's just leaning on the wall. Not too much going on. Afternoon, Helen Cartwright saying good job, Mike. Christine Townsend, unlucky Matt. Let's go, Matt. Vishal, you need to sort out your dial-up internet in Suva there, bro. You keep dropping out. May not be in Suva, probably in Mount Roskill or something. Same. All right, so we should be watching a battle between Shane King and Cody, but we're being told that Cody is advising out mechanical, so Cody will not compete, so Shane will get a bye run, sounds like. Shane will get a bye run into the top 8. So Shane, okay, so this is going to be interesting. So one side of the tree basically is just about going to decide the podium result, because we've got Jason versus Michael and Corbin versus Shane. And if either of those two goes out, then potentially that means that Riley or Dan could jump up onto the season podium for third, potentially, depending on how that plays out. So my math is terrible. I failed that at school. I failed most things at school, to be fair. That's why I do a lot of talking and not much else. Oh, now I've got a wife and a mother-in-law fighting in the chat box about whether there should be triplets allowed or not. Oh, I've achieved something for the day. A little bit of family banter. Normally you guys could save this for Christmas, but you're just getting it underway early. All thanks to Sky and the team at MSC. So Shane is into the 8, and he'll just have a sight run here. So your top 8 reads Riley versus Trent, Brody versus Dan, Jason versus Michael, and Corbin versus Shane. So there are 100 points on offer for first, there are 80 points for second, and third or fourth position gets you 64. So at the moment, Corbin has the title locked up. Shane King has a 26-point gap over Jason Wu. Jason Wu has 39 points over either Brody Warren or Dan Costello. So Brody or Dan could potentially jump up onto the... Sorry, it's Brody, not Brody who's still in with a shot, not Riley. Just a buy run there, banked in for Shane King. So apologies if I get any of the numbers wrong. It's just because I'm trying to look at multiple things at once. Sometimes I get a bit tangled up. Basically, all the drivers are trying to win. That's effectively what happens. All of them are looking for 100 points, and that will basically have a big impact on the way that the season podium plays out. So we have a top 8 locked in. Riley McEwen battles Trent Abina, Brody Warren versus Dan Costello. So Brody and Dan are going to effectively decide their season result as well, head to head. And then you've got Jason Wu and Michael Spicer, Corbin Wilson, Shane King. So this next round is going to have a big impact on what the season podium looks like. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MSC Challenge round number 4 for 2025. It is top 8 time, and we have Riley McEwen for four-wheel drive warehouse against Trent Abina for Fair Lady Garage. We have Brody Warren in the Drift Academy BMW against Dan Costello for Mud Babies in the S13. Jason Wu for GJ Kitchens up against Michael Spicer in another Drift Academy BMW. And then Corbin Wilson for ProWear up against Shane King for Was and Landmore. That is how the top 8 stacks this afternoon. Competing for both the round win and some drivers also still in with a chance of potentially getting that FD Japan Pro 2 license. So just repeating, as I said earlier, Corbin Wilson has the title locked up. Before we started this afternoon, Shane King had a 26-point lead over Jason Wu, and then Jason Wu has 39 points over Brody Warren and Dan Costello. So Michael basically needs to knock out Jason in this round, and Shane, Brody, Dan all just need to stay in contention. Somebody give Trent some horsepower, quick. He's going to drill that car. I do enjoy watching Trent Abina be a pest in battles. Has like no power at all off the line, but then Trent Abina's just a nuisance because he doesn't lift. Just keeps on going. Now this is going to be an interesting challenge for Riley because that car will not like falling out of its power band. So he's going to have to give Trent Abina enough room where he can stay in the throttle and keep the car sideways without it straightening up on him. That's going to be the challenge for Riley McEwen as he faces Trent Abina with Trent in the lead. What is it? VQ 35, VR 35, something 35, I think, underneath the bonnet of a 350Z. It's not very much anyway. You can hear Riley short shifting there. Just trying to feed it revs and keep it in the power band. He's got to be very careful that the car will surge up onto Trent Abina. That's a pretty good job there from Riley McEwen. Oh, Trent's gone off. He's 4 off. He's going go-karting. He's gone to join the go-karts over the other side. What are you doing, Trent? Well, the go-karts have got the same horsepower as that car does, so it probably seems fair. What a bully. Just pushed him off. Well, what are you doing, Trent? What are you doing? What are you doing? He's shaking their head. Just let the ponytail fly, mate. Go on, just let it fly. Give it a shake. I think he went off the track by himself, didn't he? I don't think he got a nudge.
Yeah, it looked like he dropped a tyre and then the dirt just kind of sucked him in.
All right, maybe just go and have a look over the judge's shoulder there, Aaron, because you're on the cordless. Do we have a decision?
I think we're waiting for one more. Fair bit of deliberating still ongoing by the looks of it. Oh, 1, 2.
Trent Abena gets the win. Oh, sorry. The judges have confused themselves. They've written the wrong numbers down. It's Riley. It should be Riley. Sorry, Riley. It's Riley. They just yelled at me, Trent. It's Riley.
Imagine Riley must have been a little bit confused.
Yeah, I think we're all a little bit confused as to what was going on here. So basically what happened then is a Japanese man spoke to a Japanese man who spoke to a Chinese man who spoke to a blonde girl who spoke to a half Chinese guy who fucked it up. There we go. That's what happened there. So sorry about that, Trent. You're all good, bro. You're all good. There's a side skirt hanging off. That's for sale for $1 later. Yeah, my apologies. That happens. I told you that would happen, Aaron. Still not as bad as awarding the wrong winner at a bikini contest. It's fine. You just about got me unadopted by Ross for that. That was uncalled for.
My apologies.
All right, this is very important. Dan Costello, Brodie Warren. One of them goes no further, which means they are no longer in the running for the potential season podium. They still are going to have to go all the way to the final and win. So each of these drivers needs to win this battle and then go all the way to the final to win, to be in with a shot at the season podium, and it still may not quite be enough, but it will depend how other results play out. So all you can do in this one is try and win it, and then hope you go all the way through. Vishal, I feel like NZKW should sponsor Trent some more horsepower. Maybe sort him out, eh? Sort him out at least another 2 or 3 horsepower. Launchmaster Willie giving the instructions. Don't forget, these two are both in the running for most improved driver, so let me know who you think is the most improved driver. It's either one of these two, or it could be Trent Abena, or it could be Shane King. Dan Costello aggressive as always. Brodie Warren nice and wide there, opens the door up for him. Brodie with a messy, snappy transition there. Now, there is contact there and the rear bumpers come off Brodie Warren's car, but it was a slightly odd sort of checked up transition there, so I don't know that Dan had... Yeah, I sort of feel a little bit like Dan was continuing flow, but then he probably should have got out of the gas and given Brodie Warren a little bit more room. Dan doesn't know when to lift, eh? Like, he just doesn't lift at all, doesn't care. Just full send all the time. Is someone going to move that bumper? Will's got it, okay. Thanks, Will. Imagine how much easier that would be if you had the powered scooter. Mason Blackler saying, let's go, Dan. Oh, is that you guys up on the truck, is it? Yeah? Oh, Mike with a huge straighten up there. Sorry, that's Brody. I'm getting confused between my BMWs. It's Brody Warren with a huge straighten up. He's come back and tried to attack the inside here. Dan gets out to the outside. Brody Warren chasing hard. He's taking... Now what I saw there from Brody Warren was taking a lot of the angle out of the car to try and close up. So I'm always intrigued to see how the judges will rule this. There's definitely a big straight... Oh, is it straight almost on the replay? Was there a straight line there right before that first zone? It's taken a lot of the angle out of the car, has Brody Warren. So Dan made the contact the first time round. The question becomes, was that the lead run that caused that? And then on the second, like the chase is just... I don't think Dan's lifting, so it's Brody in the chase position, just not really being able to modulate the car to keep it at consistent angle. So there's the side-by-side again. So let's take a look here. I'm even going to take the sunglasses off because I want to see what this looks like here. So through 2 and 3, Dan stays on angle, but he does miss that zone. But then there's that transition there where the lead car hasn't been given enough room to switch back cleanly, and there's contact and the bumper comes off. So judges... It is a unanimous call. It is Brody Warren going through. Brody Warren goes through. Right. So judges, do you want to just clear that one up for us, because it wasn't a pretty battle. Yeah, explanation, please, judges. Just I know that Dan's got a few fans out there, so if you clear that one up for us.
That's like a really good battle. I think Brody and Dan has met in top 8, as both are very aggressive drivers. So the analysis both runs, we go definitely lead versus lead and chase versus chase. The first run is when Brody is leading. He pretty much hitting all the zones nice and wide. Dan was following pretty close in some of the corners, really good. Coming into the jump, I think especially Dan a little bit shallow. He tried to really focusing on that proximity, but the line is a bit small. And coming back in the switching before the last corner, he hit Brody there, and there's quite a bit of a choke up. Switching around, then sort of put an aggressive chase, but sort of like missed pretty much most of the zones. And so like a similar effort from Brody chasing. So even just based on lead versus lead, and Brody got a win for all of us. Yeah.
All right, thank you, judges. So pretty clear there then if it's a lead versus lead, so effectively, pretty ugly chases all round. And the judges coming to a decision that way. So that means that Riley and Brody are in the top 4. And, good news for the McEwen camp. That means the worst that Riley can finish today is in 3rd place. So Riley is guaranteed of being on the podium today as we watch Jason Wu and Michael Spicer. Michael Spicer trying to make a name for himself here. Can he take... Oh, Jason! Michael, too aggressive. Oh, Sky, dollars, ding, 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 ding. It's like a pinball machine going off out there. There's an exhaust dragging on the ground. I think Sky's got a tear in one corner of the eye. Oh, I'm not laughing too hard, honestly.
It's a bit chaotic.
Oh, it's fun to watch, isn't it? It's fun to watch. Well, Michael said he wanted a result, but I didn't know he was going to play Demo Derby with... those are both Drift Academy cars, aren't they, Sky? That's all right. You got a team of mechanics, haven't you? And they don't have to be... When do they have to be driven again? Now they're trying to work out whose fault it was. I'm going to wander over there, Erin, because I'm curious to see what they're saying. Just even if it's in Japanese, it's fine.
I'll try my best.
Just
to
stick the microphone in there and just see what they're saying. So there's some deliberation here. Hello, Jordan Joyce. Hope you're having a good time, mate. I know you wanted to drive this weekend. Jordan obviously doesn't agree with the call in regards to Dan Costello. What are the judges saying, Aaron? What are they debating there? Because Jason dropped a wheel, right? And is that what's cost him the speed to... And then put Mike nowhere to go, right? He stayed on the gas and then he's kind of ended up beside him and then, yeah, bumper cars. What's that, Sky? They're both getting a bill. Damages bill. Speaking of paying bills, Scott, the Drift Academy International, we have gift vouchers available online. So if you don't know what to get a loved one for Christmas, you can give the gift of Drift for Christmas. Sky and the team at Drift Academy International have Arrive and Drive, half and full day available. So if you want to jump online and potentially buy something for someone who has everything, then you can give the gift of Drift for Christmas. That is 100% just been cable tied or duct or maybe wire tied back up there. She's hot at work. Are you at work, Jordan? That's unfortunate, mate, having to live like us peasants. Go to work even. Where's Mr. Costello? Where did he? I just saw him disappear behind the truck. Come and have a chat, bro. Come and have a chat. I feel like the people want to hear from you. Come and have a chat with me. Come and have a yarn. Bumperless for Michael Spicer. Jason Wu clearly has lifted the aggression. Michael Spicer misses that first zone. Misses the third zone. Well, that's better. Now, so all it took was for Jason to get crashed into, and now he's grumpy. That's more of the Jason style driving I expected. Now he's, yeah, so he just... So the key, obviously, is just maybe have Jason battle Trent Amina all the time. Someone will crash into him, and then he'll get grumpy. Now this is going to come down to that first battle and what caused that contact, I would say. Jason Wu gets the call. So Jason gets the call. So Mike is that, judges, is that? He's basically exceeded past the A-pillar, is that right? Exceeded past the A-pillar, gone too far, yeah? Yeah. So over-aggressive in the chase. So even though Jason did drop a wheel there, Mike's just stayed in it and put himself in the wrong position. That means Jason's not able to transition and switch for the second zone, and that sees him eliminated. Ooh, just about fell off my chair then.
Had me worried for a second then.
That was quite a loud noise, wasn't it? That thud there. Here's a health and safety warning for you boys. Don't leave the chair in the gaps of the scaffolding. You'll fall through. Stop laughing. You wanted to see me fall then. You're still laughing, bro. He's still laughing. He's walking away. He's laughing so hard now. It wasn't that funny. It was, actually. It was actually pretty funny. It gave me a little bit of a... Yeah. You were laughing too, David. You were laughing too. Did you take a photo of that? It was funny. It was funny. All right, this is a very, very important battle for Shane King. Now, if Shane King goes out here, then Jason can potentially jump over him into second position for the championship. So if Shane goes out here, then Jason potentially jumps him for the championship. Doesn't matter to Corbin. Corbin has already sewn up the title for the weekend. All right, I like this. I need the D1. Yeah, the D1 chair is very comfortable. Thank you, by the way, Vishal and the team at NZKW. They provide my D1 commentary chair. Have you seen my D1 commentary chair? My D1 commentary chair is a fully power reclinable chair out of a Toyota Alphard, I think it is. It goes sideways, goes up and down, it fully reclines. It's great
Like
if you're an old man.
luxurious chair.
That's a different type of grandstand. I haven't really seen anyone sit on a motocross bike and watch before. I don't mind that. Some ingenuity out there.
Is that going to be your new D1 chair?
That chair's getting thrown off here after this. All right, what have you got, Shane? It's all on you. Oh, Shane just about exceeds past the A-pillar there. He definitely let Corbin know that he was there. We saw these guys in the final yesterday. Corbin Wilson put it right on the door. Shane knows exactly what to expect here. Corbin Wilson a little bit laboured here. And Shane coming back at him. Shane King, the animal. Where has this driving been from Shane King? He is all over Corbin Wilson, trying to force a mistake from the champion and about to be crowned. What a battle, what a drive.
Well done.
What did you guys feed Shane for lunch? He's on the hot wings or something. Well, Shane knows he's got to stay in the battle. I just saw him give himself a little fist pump there. He's definitely trying to G himself up in the car. He knows he's got the lead run now to try and put the pressure on Corbin. He saw what Corbin did yesterday. Remember, these guys went one more time yesterday, so are they going to be able to get a result this time? I think a nice little display of sportsmanship there for Shane, just a straight away a thumbs up there to young Corbs. Well, Corbin Wilson will be thinking, anything you can do, I can do better, so he's going to try and attack Shane King here. He's going to try and put the pressure on him, stay right with him here. Now, this is where Corbin got a little bit laboured before, and this is where then Corbin came really hard and aggressive up onto the door of Shane King yesterday. Nice transition there for both drivers. Good run here coming from both, putting the pressure on. Wouldn't surprise me to see this go one more time potentially here. Corbin Wilson leaning on the WAS machine. Oh, yeah. Is there a black mark on that WAS logo? I bet you there is. Have a look at that door, Willie. Is there a tyre mark on that WAS sticker? Can't be far off. Is there a tyre mark? There's a tyre mark on it, isn't there? We saw Corbin do this yesterday. He had to level up. Shane is. Look, I don't think I'm speaking out of turn when I say that Shane has leveled up his driving this year. The performances we've seen from Shane King this year compared to previous years, just another level again. Julie Burgess saying, awesome Shane. Lisa King, yes, nice. Jordan Joyce, tough chase. Go Shane. Amma is watching you. Go Shane, go Shane. Let's go Corbin, let's go Corbin. Great driving. Judges, do we have a decision yet? Remember, these guys did have to go one more time yesterday.
No, we've got a result.
Do we have a result? We do have a result. Corbin Wilson gets the call. Corbin Wilson gets the call. All right, so we've got Riley and Brody. Now, no matter what, Riley is going to finish on the podium for this round. He was the number one qualifier. Hello, Mr. Costello. Grab that microphone. Come on. It's like karaoke, mate. Hey, New Zealand Idol, how are you?
Good.
Oh, there's the tree up there. Just hang on. I'll just whip this through quickly. So we've got Riley McEwen and Brody Warren head-to-head in top four. Jason Wu and Corbin Wilson head-to-head. So Riley McEwen is the number one qualifier. So if he loses this, he will finish third. If he goes through, obviously, he's into the final. And then Jason and Corbs, two veterans of this, really, going head-to-head. What happened, bro? You're just having a good time out there, aren't you? You're still smiling.
Dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball. Dropped the ball.
It's all part of it, eh?
Hey, bit of a learning exercise.
Yeah, 100%.
What's your thoughts, though? Have a first-time MSC competitor. Maybe just lift that microphone up a little bit closer. No, just not guilty.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not guilty, Your Honour.
It's good.
Yeah.
Learn heaps. Come into this without any battling experience.
No battle experience at all before this.
Nah, not with any drivers. Like, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Nothing like this. Yeah.
Well, look, I'm gonna be the first to shake your hand and say, bro, I think for a guy who hasn't battled before, the performances you put on certainly have earned you the respect of the rest of the field and the judges. And I don't know if you heard, like, Kenji's been doing this since I've been doing this, right? That's 20 plus years. And yesterday I just heard him say, great chase. And if I was taking anything away for you as a driver from this, there's a guy that's had 20 years Formula Drift, Formula Japan, everything, saying great chase. And you take that away, right? Like
Paid him to say that.
Yeah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You didn't pay him to say that, mate.
Mean.
Yeah. Now, anyone you want to thank, mate? We've got a pretty loyal band of supporters over there.
Just thank Mud Babies, all the crew, everyone in those pits has, put in effort to help get us out there and keep coming back and all that. So, yeah, shot to everyone.
Do you reckon you'll be back again, mate?
Oh, yeah.
Back for another shot? Yeah. You want to hang around and call this top four with me, or what? Put a little driver spin on it.
Come watch this.
Come watch this one. You've done a great job, Aaron, but was this sub a driver in for this one? You're retired. Oh, you done? No, you done? You've had enough? Hey?
I can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it.
Yeah, that four-wheel drive's going pretty mean.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Damo. Those are the most famous calves in New Zealand drifting, bro. The sponsorship is available on the back of those. If you want to sponsor some calves, got the purple porno light on the roof. Oh. Damo's like the guy that you don't want to see on the track, though, because if you see him, you've like messed up, right? And you're a long way off the track.
It's game over.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Have you had a battle with Riley or Brody?
Well, I just had one with
Just
Brody.
Yeah. So, what would you say about trying to battle against some pretty hard guy to get a read on, or?
Riley's mean. Yeah, he pumps.
It's not bad for a 17-year-old kid, eh? Like,
Yeah, I definitely wasn't driving at 17.
I don't know if I did mention earlier, right? So Riley's sort of chasing the race car driver dream. So he's been to Green Brothers. He's been through the engine rebuild process, done some work experience there. He's helping out at Four Wheel Drive Warehouse. So he's trying to learn every aspect of his race program, which is a credit to him and his team and his I guess, dedication to want to chase that dream of being the next big thing or next professional driver out of New Zealand. So here we go. Top four time it is. Riley McEwen leading away. The 13B rotor starts to scream. Here comes Brodie Warren in the chase position. Brodie Warren again having to dial that front lock out of the BMW. Riley McEwen out onto that nice wide line. He opens the door up. Brodie Warren going with him. Nice. Oh, Brodie surges up there. Has to jump on the brakes, but he's trapped himself and he's got nowhere left to go. Riley McEwen, is he too wide there? Brodie coming back at him aggressively here, but I think he's thrown it away by now, and he just needs to be careful not to do anything silly because you can overdrive. Now, I want to use this one as, I guess, a bit of a real-time feedback learning moment, right? So what Brodie just did there, Dan, is sort of what I said about one of your runs earlier. Sometimes I think the red mist comes down and you're like, I want to get in there, I want to get in there, I want to get in there. But you're sometimes better to drive 95%. Just give yourself that room to transition, because you saw there how Brodie Warren just dropped down to the inside, left himself nowhere to go, right? Had to take all the angle out of the car, and once you're stuck down there, you really don't have any way to fight back, But I feel like he'll be grumpy now, right? I think he'll throw down pretty hard.
More limiter.
More limiter.
But
you're the Limmy King too, by the way. I heard you called that before in the chat box, the Limmy King. All right, so here we go. Brodie Warren will lead him off the line. Riley McEwen settles into the chase position. Just sets back, then slingshots up, using that 13B Green Brothers power. So Riley McEwen driving smart here. He's just given himself that car length here. He just wants to allow Brodie Warren enough room so that he can make his transition, so that he doesn't get stuck in inopportune places. Brodie Warren buries the loud pedal here. Riley McEwen just got to keep that 13B in its power band there, keeps it singing. Nice, consistent drive there from Riley. To me, Dan, that's a smart run. That's doing what you need to do. That's giving the lead driver just that car length there. Knew what he needed to do. He'll be feeling pretty confident after. He would have heard Brodie surge up to the inside of him, right? And then you hear the note. I used to drive Speedway, right? I was terrible at it. I rolled the car, knocked myself out heaps of times. I was shithouse at it. But one of the things I do know is that you could always hear the engine next to you. You can hear that note. And once it gets too close, you kind of go, okay, no, he's screwed up, or it's gone. So I think Riley is enough of a student of the game to probably have a bit of a read on what he needed to do there. Hence why you saw maybe just that car length given. Just had enough... just felt like he had enough, obviously, in the tank, I would say, to go through. But look, I'm not the judge, so I could be completely wrong. I could have read it wrong, and maybe the judges go the other way, or we could see it one more time again. What would you call, bro, if you were judging?
Smoke and limiter, so He won.
I don't even know who you're talking about, just either smoke or limiter. The longer the judges look at things, the more I think we're going to one more times, right? Because
Don't know what I'm looking at.
I don't. Yeah, I'm just trying to read that too. Going through to the final for the first time, Riley McEwen. Riley gets it done. Right, get to work, Ross. New tyres, fuel. Come on, buddy, onto it. Good job there by Brodie Warren, though. Definitely still. Where's he gonna? Where did Corbs qualify? Corbin qualified 3, so. Yeah, so this is, so this will decide who, the next battle will decide who finishes in 3rd place for the event. So the next one will decide who finishes 3rd place for the event. So I think that's actually just, potentially just set the podium too. So these two have been the MSC benchmark for so long now, right? It's fun, eh, bro? Trying to keep up with me when I just go and I'm just talking, and you're like, when do I talk? No worries, Dan. Thank you very much, Dan Costello, one of the real standouts, leading lights of this year's MSC competition.
I'm amazed he did that well, considering he's never battled before.
Yeah, like how good was that? Like never battled before, and that's that's why we have MSC Challenge. It is the reason it exists. It's to give a platform for new up and coming drifters a chance to test themselves at a track that it's challenging, but it's not like, I mean, you don't want to go to Pukekohe, right, or drive all the way to Gisborne or go to Bay Park and put a car into a concrete speedway track wall, right? So
Yeah, I'd say Bay Park is definitely...
Bay Park is scary, right?
Yeah.
Bay Park hurts. I've belted a speedway wall. It is not fun. Jason Wu, Corbin Wilson, two drivers who know each other so well. The Drift Academy driver leads away, but Corbin Wilson in the Pro Wear Holtec 350Z settles into the chase position nicely. Here he comes. He'll start to attack now. Just modulates the throttle there. Goes to put a tyre mark on Jason Wu's door. Cranks it out to lock. Transitions over nicely. Gets back on the loud pedal. Starts to make that LS sing. Now there was a steering. Oh, Jason's off! Jason is deep into the dirt there. And there was a big dirt turbo from the LS. Corbin was pushing him up the track, and I don't know if we'll have to take a look at the drone shot here as we go to the replay. Did Corbin possibly
That
lean
tyre
on that
lift's gonna be an
door?
awesome shot.
I just want. So let's have a look. So did Corbin get close? Did he lean on him right up and push him off the track almost? It's pretty damn close. I mean, Corbs has definitely tagged the door twice there. Now, this is going to be the interesting shot. No, it's not going to show us. We need to see from... No, Jason's just gone off himself. So Jason's just put a tyre in the dirt himself, just trying to drive away. Corbin's actually closed up and then tagged the door again because Jason's in the dirt, losing traction. So these are the joys of facing the current benchmark and what will be again the series champion. Jason just hit him. Jason just drove into him. Jason is getting one. Jason Wu has just folded that front guard. It is coming off the car. Anything you can do, I can do too. That was different from Jason. I've not seen him do that before.
I think he's mad.
That front guard is, no longer attached back towards the door. That was different. That was angled, taken out of it, and driven into the car. Like that was almost straight.
Quite a straight line approach.
Yeah. That was like we were talking about Bay Park, right? That was like some super stock at Bay Park stuff. Maybe it's taken this long for Jason to actually get grumpy.
Yeah, I'd safely say he's quite mad.
I think he's probably annoyed at himself, right? Because he put a wheel off in his lead run. And then he's just kind of, I think, tried to... That was probably a little bit of a anything you can do, I can do as well. Return serve there. Okay, so it's a split decision, but we are going one more time. So we are going one more time. but it is split 2-1. So we did have one judge rule in favour. So maybe go to Kenji there because he had a result. Somebody needs another cable tie, by the way, for that exhaust. So we can't go any further anyway because it'll be a tyre change, I'd imagine, and Riley's already through to the finals. So, are you done, Alan? You had enough, mate? Sure. Are we going to talk to the judges? Yeah, it sounds like the judges just want to offer their point of view there. Sky, Tux, Kenji?
So they compare to the both cars, and both lead run got the mistake, and both chase run has the one side wheels off, and it's quite messy. And compared to the both mistake to make the even call for me.
Yeah, so the lead runs, we got both one wheel off, like kicking like big dirt over here. So on Coben is coming in front of the sweeper, and then for Coben, he's coming in, and Jason's leaving that zone, and I got a one wheel off. Normally, the both drivers are very consistent. Somehow, I think it's the pressure, and their final four do put down a lot of pressure, and both are making a lot of small mistakes. Some of the places, the proximity looks very, very close, but the lines, some of the corners, the lines are very small. For instance, coming through the hairpins, Coben is very nice and close, but on a very small line. And same with the Jason coming into turn one, he got a really good proximity, but he's on a shallower angle. So just given all considerations, we call it one more time. Pretty easy. And then we need to fill this time. I think we lost Warren. Yeah, so our MSC just walking back. Welcome back, Warren. It was great.
Thank you for elaborating on that.
Yeah. One more time is going to be great. So everyone just push them to the boundary. I think yesterday there was a couple of one more time. It's done an amazing job. They really put a great chase, great leads. And these drivers, they know each other really, really well. So hopefully the next run is going to be pushing it, 100% more, to the limit.
Since you got the microphone, Aaron, any questions you'd like to ask of the judges? I mean, you may never get a chance to ask a Formula Drift judge a question ever again. So if you want to ask any question of Kenji while he's sitting there, this is your chance to throw a question at a Formula Drift judge if you'd like to. Is there anything pressing that you would like to know maybe about Kenji's experiences globally or his thoughts on drifting maybe here versus internationally, something like that?
I mean, the burning question on my mind right now is because obviously I'm going to Japan. Where's like the best place to get?
You should ask that question.
Yeah.
Ask Kenji right now.
Hey, Kenji. I'm heading to Japan soon. Just want to get a quick bit of insider advice. Where would be the best place to get the best food? Yeah, best place for food. Priorities is always food is priorities for me. Oh, any. No, in Japan.
In Japan, I like sushi.
Sushi? Sushi's best?
Yeah, I like the sushi.
Top tier.
Best area.
Best area.
Best area. So Hokkaido.
Hokkaido?
Yeah.
Hokkaido.
It's good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm actually going to Hokkaido, so that's good to know.
The other question I
More than
love
you can
asking
afford,
too
pal.
is, and Tux might have to translate this one, but the other question I love to ask is, what's something hidden that a normal tourist wouldn't go to that's worth going to see? So if Tux could, I asked this of Daigo and Naoki when they come to World Time Attack. I always want to know what's something native to your country that a normal tourist wouldn't go to that someone like Aaron might like to go and see. Something special that the locals know about that tourists don't know about.
Local spot. In Japan? Wait. In Japan, the local spot.
It's all tourist.
Wait, local spot, right?
Yeah, local spot. You can answer in Japanese, so no one knows where to go, and then it's still a local spot.
Like a local, right?
Local Japan.
Local. It's a interesting.
Kenji's house.
Me house? In the local house. Yeah. It's local, right? Local.
Yeah, local to your area. Like if you're going to your area, where would you say someone should go and visit in your area where you live?
What do you think? What do you think?
Don't ask him. He lives in Hamilton. There's nothing worth visiting there. Sorry, Hamiltonians. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Everyone know the ABC, right? But actually, it's so many, the cool, the drift track around in Japan. So that's why I recommended to go some Mobara circuit and the Nikko circuit. It's pretty close from the Tokyo, so you better to go there. Yes, that's what I, recommended.
It's now popular. It's like local, right? In the Tokyo, in like a Shibuya, the party people. I don't know,
It's too popular.
Too popular, yeah, too popular, right?
I know.
Before, yeah.
Michino Eki.
Not
Michino Eki.
like
Yeah, it's like a stop on the
stop.
motorbike.
Yeah, right.
But not a service area. But very old style.
Local area, right? I think.
All right, thank you, judges. It is time for you to go back to your duties now. Right, so this is about the time where I usually ask our staff to make sure everything's ready for prize giving. So if our staff could make sure that things are ready to go for prize giving, that would be appreciated. All right, let's play a game, Livestream Land. Smash the heart right now if you think Corbs is going to win. Give me a thumbs up if you think Jason's going to win. So hearts right now if you think Corbs is going to win, and thumbs up if Jason's going to win. So this is for a spot in the final against Riley McEwen. Apparently yesterday I was the Drift Grinch and today I need a nap, so this is going quite well for me. Yes, I would quite like a nap actually, Willie, that would be a great idea, thank you. Quite like to have a nap. In fact, Darren, you take over for a while.
I'll try my best, but big shoes to fill. I must say I'm quite excited for this battle. I wonder if Jason's still mad. And they're off. Okay. Coming in the outer zone. Whoa, good proximity. Jason getting right out to that outer zone by the looks of it. Coming through in a clip. Looking good. Whoa! Pretty close. Coming out of it. There's the outer zone again. Really good by Jason. And just nice one. Very good.
I do not think Corbin liked being crashed into.
I don't think so.
I did not. No. Corbin's saying his car's overheating, I think. Yeah, so Corbin so this happens pretty much each round. Corbin, once his car gets to this point in the day, needs a cool down lap. So that's just the LS engine underneath the bonnet getting way too hot. So he'll do a cool down lap. But no, I don't think Corbin likes being crashed into. I don't think Jason liked it either. So now they're both driving angry, which is good. Angry battles are good battles.
Makes for good television.
Did you want a nap too, Willie? Did you want a nap too, bro? You all right? Do you need a kip too, Koro? You okay?
I think that's
Don't make me post that photo, bro. Don't make me post that photo. Old Bro Lightyear over there. To infinity and beyond. Bro Lightyear. I'm sure Willie is yelling back at me, and I can just about hear him from where he is. I can just hear you laughing now, Willie. It makes me happy, because all I can hear is you just laughing and having a good time. Hey? What did he say it was? It's the Maori Santa. Ho, 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 ho. Imagine Willie coming down your chimney in the middle of the night and waking up to Willie in the living room. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, we might have just gone too far. We're probably getting cancelled now. Oh, Corbin Wilson has the lead and Jason Wu settles into the chase. Same sort of battle we saw earlier. Jason just seems to sit back a little bit to start with and then tries to reel Corbin in. She's going to be close. She's going to be close. Give me a heart for Corbs. Give me a thumbs up for Jason. Give me a heart for Corbs. Give me a thumbs up for Jason if you think you can pick a result. Oh, hello, son. Hello, Keisuke. Welcome back. This is my son. He's not really my son, but he's my son. He's a very famous Japanese man. Call him the 205 King. Otherwise known as Keisuke Nagashima, the current pro sport champion drifter for New Zealand. We sometimes have some fun by getting him to commentate runs fully in Japanese. It's quite entertaining. Actually, we haven't had that yet. Maybe we should do that for the final. Riley and Corbin in Japanese here at MSC. Yeah, let's do that. Corbin's out of the car having a chat with Jay. You right there, bro? You didn't like him crashing into you, did you? Hey? It was alright. Going back to this, just like mini stocks, eh? Non-contact but contact. You ever aged out of the mini stop now, eh? You're too old for the mini stop now? TQ now? Is that what that was next? Just drift. You'd drive a midget though, eh? If someone provided you with a midget drive, you'd have it go on a midget or a sprint car. Sprint car would be quite fun, I reckon. Judges are still looking. Greetings, King. Son, I'm good, bro. Are you, like you said you were going to come back and do some commentary. I didn't think you were going to wait all the way till the final to actually turn up. Yeah, we're at the final. We're at the final. Yeah, basically, it's gonna be Riley versus one of these two, and it is going to be Riley versus Corbin. Riley versus Corbin is going to be the final. So that will mean Jason is third as the number 2 qualifier. So Jason will finish on the podium.
Two of the young guns, mate.
Yeah. How are you, buddy? All right. Time to go
good.
get a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Just fuel up for the afternoon.
It's a cruisy Sunday.
It is a cruisy Sunday. Nice of you to turn up for your commentary shift. You're here for the final battle. For those who don't know,
Exactly.
Keisuke, we call him the 205 King, current pro sport champion.
Last
year's champion. These new guys are going all right, though, aren't they? Both of these two, Corbs and Riley, they want to be that person, because I think you're gonna do the traditional thing, right? You'll hand over the trophy at the end of the year potentially as the reigning champion.
To Dean Young.
Yeah.
So it could be Dean Young's turn
Oh,
this
Dean,
year.
have I missed a year? I did miss a year. I just feel like Dean's been around for so long, you know, like he's just because he's settled into pro so well. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah. No, but it's good to see, Corbin and Riley back out here and obviously putting on a good show. The battles have been amazing from what I've heard. So
yeah, like very solid battles this afternoon. Little bit of rage coming into things. There's been a couple of guys driving into each other, and that's probably been the best thing that's happened, because they've started putting it right on the door. And it's the same as sort of what we saw yesterday afternoon, where I guess once we got to that final, right, with Shane King and Corbin had to sort of level up, and it just forced him out of that comfort zone. So Corbin, I'm pretty sure, will want to have the perfect season, going 4 from 4, and Riley will want his first win of MSC. So either way, one of the young guns.
Well, Riley got a win in D1, didn't he?
He has had he has had a D1 win, but he hasn't had a MSC win.
yeah.
So just sort of, I guess, I always just work through ticking things off, right? I was explaining to Aaron before, sort of snake eyes, and qualify number 1 and you win the round, and then you do the same. And did you ever achieve it? Did you do a snake eyes? Did you do all 1-1? Qualify 1 and
No,
not yet.
I think I qualified second. It came second. So different type of snake eyes.
Yeah,
Different type of eyes.
different type of eyes. Kisuke's not even. No. We're not going to tell that joke. That'll get us shut down. Those are tomato plants. Honestly,
Exactly.
Those are tomatoes. Yeah. They're organic tomatoes. Honestly. Hopefully you didn't get that joke if you're under 18 years of age. Thank you, team, bringing us our podium round. We should let him commentate. He's having a great time. Too loud? So Riley Corbin, one last time. Sky's going to have to go through and work out the points too.
Championship.
It's going to be interesting because Corbs has got a license. Jason's got a license. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. So I guess the call gets made of something. So wait and see what happens. Give the gift of. Have you done this before? Could you do this? Have you heard me do this? Give the gift of drift thing.
I've heard it before.
You've heard it before. Can you do it in Japanese for me though?
No.
No. Come on. Just you just tell people to go to Sky's website and it's a half day arrive and drive.
I think you www.driftacademy.co.nz.
Yeah, but that's in English.
The website's in English, mate.
I know.
I can't translate
Look,
that
it's
into
getting-
Japanese.
Look, we've been doing this for a lot of weekends in a row now, right? I think the wheels are falling off. The wheels are falling off like Jordan Richards' car at Invercargill. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can we have the final battle called at least one pass in Japanese? That's a request from Livestreamland. Can we do that? Yes.
I'll give it a go.
We'll give it a go.
I'll give
Right,
it a
we'll
go.
do it. Just for your listening pleasure and viewing pleasure, Keisuke will call at least one half of the battle in Japanese. We will have no idea what he's actually saying, and he could be ordering food, but it will sound great. If you're wondering
a
who
V
that...
and a pie, mate,
Eh?
from BP. A V and a pie. BP combo.
Well, GK said that to me this morning. He said he reckoned it sounded like I'd had my morning pie and coffee this morning. Apparently I was a little bit too enthusiastic, so I'll go back to doing nothing and let you carry the show. It'll be just like one of our D1 broadcasts.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah. If you're wondering who threw you under the bus, by the way, and wanted you to commentate in Japanese, if you just looked over there, that guy right there, that's who asked
It's not
for
even
it.
from the live stream. He's
Eh?
here.
He's just here, yeah. He's watching the live stream on his phone, yeah. Keisuke is an American now.
It could be an American.
Could be, yeah.
There are more
That allegation
birds.
has come from Daniel Edwards, who obviously is still riding high on the back of his Mad Mike award, right?
Hard charger, mate.
How did he get that?
He was a hard charger. That's how he got it.
Hard charge. So he turned up and he threw his car off the track and he won an award for it.
Exactly.
So not for driving talent at all, just for driving like a munter. I went off the track and cool.
Charging hard.
Oh, yeah.
Mate. Charging
I
hard.
drove like a retard and I got a set of rotiform wheels for it. I just heard him laughing from over there.
Yes.
This is the point that we get to. Bye, boys. I hope you enjoyed that chicken. I hope you enjoyed this show. We need a chicken sponsor, by the way, for this event. What are we waiting for?
You need a chicken sponsor.
Yeah, food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing a not a food truck, but a food stall.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where?
We do it at the local
Do you?
TK, yeah.
Wait, hang on. Is this?
Japanese karaage. Fried chicken. As we see Riley back on track.
I did not know this. I mean, to be fair, that's what I had yesterday, but it was the Teagle variant.
Right.
I feel like that's probably not as authentic as yours.
No.
No.
Authentic Japanese chicken, mate. You can't go wrong.
This is you and your lovely wife, right? Because you guys have got
Correct.
a few different hustles going on. By
Side
the way,
gigs.
by the way, your promo model over there, Willie. How good did he look on TV with that
looked
86
lovely, mate.
That 86 Fighters hoodie on Willie, the promo model over there.
Launch Master Willie.
No, he's called Bro Lightyear now. Have you not seen that?
Didn't see that.
To Infinity and Beyond. That's Bro Lightyear.
that what it was?
Yeah. Are you doing this one? You can do this one in Japanese. Okay, so this one's going to be in Japanese.
All right.
Don't freak out, Kenji. This is you haven't gone home by mistake. This is just Keisuke helping us out.
さあ MSC のファイナルラウンド、ライリーが先行で神戸後追い。おお、めっちゃ近い。最初のキップいける。2人ともめちゃくちゃいい。いい感じいい感じ。クリップ最高。振り返しで神戸どうか。入ったちょっと当たった。おお、ええんちゃう。この振り返しでラストゾーン。おーいいね、最高。2人ともうまいわ。
I could listen to you do that all day. That's so much fun. It just brings this authentic flavour, no matter.
So just to give you a little bit of translation there, I was pretty much saying how good Riley's line was in the lead and how good Corbin was chasing and adjusting to that. So that was a really good battle. I mean, look at Corbin. He's just on the door.
Yeah, he's definitely got grumpy, hasn't he? Like he's sort of got a bit of a point to prove. I think he's the young gun, but Riley's right there with him at the moment. And with Riley having got that win down in Invercargill, you got to feel like Corbs maybe is going, well, hang on, if we're both the same age and we're trying to be the next big thing, this is how we separate from each other with tangible results. So
I'm pretty sure they both came from mini stocks.
Both had a speedway. Yeah, both done some mini stocks. Riley actually picked up a couple of wins last weekend at Rotorua.
There you go.
In the mini stock. Let's do it again, mate. Just do it again. It's fun. I love it. It's just different from listening to me.
All right.
Actually, I'm just lazy. But do it again.
Yeah, thanks, mate. さあ、コーブンが先行で、ライリーが後追いで、どういきましょうか。はい、スタート。コーブンの先行、いいね。いい進入。ライリーどうか。入れるか。コーブンいいライン。いいね。コーブンめっちゃいいライン。ライリーどうか。この振り返しでどうか。入れ。おー、最高。いいね。入れ。いいんちゃう。おー、ライリーどうか。ちょっと引っかかったのか。で、コーベンが、おー、いいライン。ライリーもすぐそこにおる。最高。いいね。
That's a final. That is a final. Applaud both those young guys. Do you want to cool the cars down, boys? I think we'll be looking at a replay. Willie, let them cool if they need to. They probably can.
What a drive from the both of them.
That is the best in 6 years. That is the best final, if not the best battle I have ever seen at MSC. That is two young guys absolutely delivering. If you boys want to cool the cars down, you probably can if you need to cool them. Just because we could have to go again potentially. I don't know. Could you separate that or?
No,
it's pretty
really,
close. I mean, there was a wheel off though, wasn't there? I think there was a wheel off. So do we have a result?
Corbin might have put a wheel off on his chase, but at the same time, there was a couple of mistakes from Riley in his chase as well. So it might even out for one more time. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to see that potentially. The longer it goes, the more likely it is that will happen. So we'll either get a result or we'll get a one more time. So we will either get a result. And it is official. It is a one more time. So we cannot separate them. It is a one more time. So, boys, solid.
We'll do this one in English, huh?
We'll do this one in English. Yeah, we will do this one in English. That was fun. That was a hell of a drive, man. That was a good drive, Corbs. Corbin's pumped.
Yeah, I'm keen to watch that again because that was, good driving from both of them.
I think, so you and I have the same opinion, right? We both hate one more times for the sake of errors.
You hate one more time. I'm all for them.
You don't like 0-10 one more times.
Correct.
So neither of us like seeing one more times where it's basically bad driving against bad driving.
That is correct.
Both of us like watching one more times where it is literally you guys have earned the right to go again because you are that close to each other. Yep. There is no separation. One of them might have been closer through zone 1 and then the other might have been closer through 2, etc. And there's just no way the judges can actually separate them. So have you seen one of those before, Kesko? That's a Jakey award. That goes to the most improved driver. Yes, it is very weird looking, but
thanks, African.
Yeah, so I came up with this it was about 3 years ago, right? And we used to do this thing where Somebody said to me one day, what's that? It was sort of what's that smell coming from the pits? And it's just sort of a bunch of young dudes over there, and it was just the smell of Lynx Africa wafting from the pits.
Right.
And ever since then, there's been a running joke that Lynx Africa is the prevalent smell in the pits, along with diff oil.
Yep.
And Jake Fastnage was a young guy who came in. He did his first round here.
Yep.
He barely qualified, right? Couldn't string a lap together.
Yep.
And he went first round, he went second round. By the fourth round, he ended up on the podium. And ever since then, I've called the most improved driver of MSC the Jakey Award. So you get
Cool.
a bottle of Lynx Africa, and you get a parsnip, because Jake's
the
name is
parsnip,
the
right.
parsnip. Yeah, now you get the parsnip.
yeah,
So that's where it comes from. So that is the Jakey Award. If I asked you to vote, right? The team have had a say. So we've come up with 4 finalists, right? We've got Dan Costello, Trent Abina, Brodie Warren, and Shane King as the 4 potentially for most improved. Do you have a view towards that?
To be honest, I've obviously seen Trent drive quite a bit, and he has improved hugely, especially this year. But looking at Brodie as well, I mean, I don't. This is his first year competing,
It is,
and he's
yeah.
done very, very well
Yes.
in that car. But so it'll be a hard call to call it between the 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to think about, like, Shane's had a third before, right? But inconsistent. And then this year, 2 second places.
There you
so,
go, yep.
yeah, all had results. And then Dan never battled before. So where he is now compared to first round, where you kind of weren't sure what you were going to get each lap, it's pretty hard. It's almost one of those things where you go, well, look, you almost don't want to give it out, but it's here, and I went to the effort of doing it, so we're going to do it. We're going to roll like that. We're just
Wouldn't mind a parsnip, wouldn't you?
a parsnip. Yeah, well, can you make a karage parsnip?
You probably could. I don't know how
Yeah,
tasty it'd be.
you
but-
do a tempura parsnip, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Probably?
tempura.
Yeah, tempura parsnip.
Yeah, with a dipping sauce.
Yeah. Actually, since you're here, and you can, like, we were chatting with Kenji before, and Erin asked a question because she's going to Japan in 6
Right.
weeks around sort of hidden gems, food, etc.
Yep.
Maybe you could continue that conversation with Kenji and Tux just around places that visitors from New Zealand and Japan should go that maybe they don't know about.
Okay.
Yeah. You can translate as well. 'cause-
ちょっと質問ありますか。ニュージーランド人がまあ初日本に行きます。まあどこに行ったらいいとか、まあそのなんかおすすめとか、なんかさっきの話の流れなんですけど。
If so, New Zealand people come to the Yokohama. So I think so better to if no not made cafe. I think so. If car is like a car, Moon Eyes Cafe is good, and then Yamashita Park, it's good. Harbor View, and then
steak restaurant too, steak 651 or something.
steaks in Yokohama, right? Steak. Ah, steak. Steak house. I think Hungry Tiger. Don't know. So big donkey. Not big donkey. So not big donkey. And then Yokohama in big Chinatown. So and then like a same to the New Zealand Auckland. Yeah, harbor view. Yep. So I think it's good.
Well, what is your favorite food in Japan?
I like fishing.
Fishing.
And I like fish, like a sashimi and sushi. Yes, I like it.
Good suggestion. Because you don't. Yeah, I mean the fish here is good. Fishing here is amazing. All right, but to eat sushi, proper sashimi, and everything else in Japan is an experience. 100%. That's something you definitely need to try. Thank you, Kenji-san.
Thank you, Kesuke, just providing a somewhat authentic experience here at MSC. MSC, of course, MSC has its roots in Japan, right?
It does.
As does the sport of drifting. So it's nice to add that authentic edge.
MSC used to be more of a grassroots competition, but it really fed a lot of the up-and-coming drivers that are legends now into the sport. So they had people like Arbo Moon, they had people like Naoki Nakamura, Team Burst. Everyone come and do triple drifts, single drifts, and make their way up into competition to get to where they are today. So it's a great stepping stone into the sport.
So an actual great sort of mirror reflection of what MSC is here in New Zealand, right?
Yep.
So we're watching a lot of the guys who've come through Sky's Drift Academy. They've come here, they've sort of started off doing the circles and the figure eights and then gone to linking corners, and now they're in competition, because this is probably a better place to start, I think you'd agree, rather than coming and trying to take on Pukekohe or going to Bay Park or taking a car all the way to Invercargill and then finding it's just that step beyond where you are experience-wise. So certainly a great place, a great space in the New Zealand drifting calendar for MSC. So we're going to do a final battle one more time now. Sorry to our listeners, we are going to do this in English now. So here we go. Off the line they'll go, and Riley McEwen will lead away from Corbin Wilson in the chase position. The RBs, Green Brothers RE starts to sing out front. Corbin Wilson, though, is in full-blown bully mode this afternoon. He is right there. Big surge from Corbin Wilson. Dive and catch. Right there, Corbin Wilson now putting the pressure back on Riley McEwen. And both these young guys have levelled up Keisuke Nakashima. What a run, and Corbin is right there again. Oh,
What a run by both of them. Holy. That charging by Corbin, wow.
that was very different to what we've seen from any other driver here today. I don't think I've ever really seen anyone dive but then pull it up with that much control in a development series, right? Like
Over a jump.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
And we haven't really talked about that because there is a jump in the middle of the track. Most people probably don't realise. You sort of see it on the replay, and you notice it certainly more with some cars. Like if I was to use an example, look, there's a car out of the Torque Performance stable as well, Isaac Aldridge's car. The BMW used to be really high in the rest, so you would see that, and that would buck really hard because of just the rake it had. In terms of the car was very jacked in the rear. And I know that the Torque team, for example, have put a lot of focus into redeveloping and redesigning that for this year. So who knows what happens this time. I'm in awe of these two young guys and the talent that they have. I wish I could actually just drift a corner, right? Like not even like these guys. Like if I might be able to do it. I got no idea. I got no idea. Like the honest truth of the matter is, the last time I drove a drift car was Hampton Downs at Skid Pad. Jake Hakaraya chucked me the keys to his S13. And he literally just went, go and have a crack.
Mate.
Right? That was I have no real desire to do this, and I probably often talk about it, but I don't reference it enough. The fact I can't do what you guys do, right? 99.9% of the population could not do what you guys do. There is a difference between stringing a lap together or a corner together and then doing it at 200k an hour blinded in someone else's tyre smoke, driving completely off feel, off mental recognition of where braking points and transitions etc. are. So I think sometimes our job is to be harsh in the moment because that's what we're employed to do and tell the story, but also fair play and credit to these guys. Like this
They're
is
hard
amazing
charges,
what we
both
do.
of them. As we go into the last round, hopefully Corbin in the lead, Riley on the door as they come around onto the first outer clip there. Corbin does very well to get into that second outer clip, and Riley is on the door. Let's see what happens in the transition. Good timing in the transition there by Riley as he comes around, gets back on the door. Corbin doing a very good job getting the outer zone there as they come back. Nearly bumper to bumper. Look at that. Riley's lost a little bit of ground, but he's come back up as they come around. Corbin, made a little bit of a mistake there, but as they make it around that, what a final battle.
If there's one difference there, Keisuke, it's the constant proximity of Riley McEwen through 1, 2 and 3. Yes, there was a separation created here, but how good was the read from Riley just to get out of the gas and let Corbin transition in front of him? That's what created the separation, but it was just such a great intuitive move from him, just showing that extra bit of maturity that he's got in his driving now, just to recognise what Corbin was going to do. And then, as you picked up there was that mistake in that waiver from Corbin, just coming out of the final zone. So all we'll get told here is that we have a result, or that we could potentially go one more time again.
I was going to say maybe potentially another one more time.
Yeah, look, I think I have a view on that one, but equally, I'm not the judge of facts here. You can, there's definitely that separation through sort of 1 to 2. It's just the other way around, and I don't think this is pronounced in when you see Riley's chase. Like you see there where he does get gapped a little bit, but that's because of the way he's had to read that switch there from Corbs in front of him. So what a drive! What a drive! Just a hell of a drive. Full credit to both the guys. If you are exiting the live stream now, then look, thank you so much for being with us, being part of the MSC Challenge for rounds 1, 2, 3, and 4 for 2025. We hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you to all of our track volunteers. Thank you to all of our sponsors, etc., who have been part of the circus for this year. And we're about to find out potentially who gets that FD2 Japan Pro license and also hand out some silverware. So we'll be back very shortly. Might just play a couple of quick commercial messages as we set up the podium, and then we'll be back to hand out some silverware. The MSC Challenge for round number 4 of 2025. Hey Cody, welcome back, buddy. Nice of you to get back. It's actually time for battles to start on Australian time, so you're pretty well good. You're pretty well good. Look, something I want to do first before we get into the main prize giving. You would have heard me tell the story about what I call the Jakey Award. Now, excuse the fact that I made the trophies look quite creepy. That's quite weird looking, I realise that. Why are you ladies over there laughing so much? There's those two there. Yeah, those two, Kane. Get away from them. Get away from them. I do a thing each year where I have what I call the Jakey Award. So it's a Lynx Africa. And it's a parsnip, right? It's in honour of Jake Fastnage, who was a driver who came to MSC. He started off at the first round. He qualified basically 16th. And by the end of things, he was on the podium, right? So it's a great story. Most improved. This year, I went to Livestream Land and I kind of went, okay, so who are the most improved drivers over the course of 4 rounds? And this year, we actually ended up with a tie. So the most improved drivers who received this wonderful and highly prestigious award this year, jointly shared between Dan Costello, who's packed up and gone, I think. He's here. Where is he? Where is he? His car's still here. There he is. Hey, bro. Do you want to hurry up? You won something. You won something. You won a most improved, mate. You won a most improved. Call it a people's choice if you like. So you get this wonderful can of Lynx and a parsnip. It's quite weird. And you may as well pick a mate up on the way through. Also voted as jointly most improved for the season, Trent Abina, for being an absolute nuisance. There we go, bro. That's weird looking, isn't it? You guys can look if you want to make it even weirder. If you guys fight with them now, here, you guys have a little fight. That'll come back, Dan. Come back. He wants a little photo with you in front of this. Come up here, boys. Come up here. Yes, I realise it is very creepy depending on where you hold those. So your most improved drivers voted by you guys, the fans, and our staff, Dan Costello and Trent Abina. Thank you, boys. All right, we go to the round now. So the round, and of course, third place is based off qualifying results. And in third place for today, Jason Smiley-Woo. Jason Smiley-Woo. Jason, you are third. Jason's had a beer, so hopefully he's happy now. Yeah, see, he's happy now. Jason's happy. There we go. Happy Jason. Happy Jason is good, Jason. All right, you guys know how I like to do this because I like to get a surprise as well because I've genuinely got no idea who's going to win this. They don't tell me. I get to open this up. And by virtue of the round winner, we also know who was in second place. Hopefully they wrote a name. You need to come here for a minute. Is it that one or that one? Your winner, he does a perfect 4 from 4. It is the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson, which means in second place is Riley McEwen. Congratulations, Riley. That was a final. Can I hear it one more time for these two young guns in the final? Have you guys seen a battle better than that before? No. Surely not at MSC. Well done, boys. Well done. Riley McEwen. Has Riley grown like 6 inches overnight? I'm sure he wasn't that tall yesterday, right? Was he? I can't even reach, I don't think. Alrighty, so congratulations. So that is your round podium. So Jason Wu was third, Riley McEwen second, and Corbin Wilson in first place. All right, do that, and we're going to talk to you first. We're going to, Jason, anything you'd like to say, Jason?
Yeah, it's very good to see the driver pushing the limits all the time. So I think the driving is getting better and better at MSCs, down to a very pro level, I would say. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the drive.
Thank you, Jason. How the hell am I going to do this?
Yeah, I'd just like to thank Mum and Dad for coming out and helping me, all the MSC crew in Sky, and just all of my sponsors, Forward Drive Warehouse, Good Ride, Mutual, AWS Graphics, Red Star Signs, and Green Brothers, Strom, and Qualifier. Thank you.
Well done, Riley. And 4 from 4, Mr. Perfect, Corbin Wilson.
Yeah, just want to say a big thank you to all the crew, volunteers and everything, my sponsors for getting me here, and the trusty Z for going 3 for 3. So she's a reliable steed, and yeah, she done a good job.
All right, thank you, boys. So good place. All right, sponsors time. First of all, Ting Tools. You guys know how this works now. Hold these up nice and high, looking at the people in the expensive bulletproof vests. What time does the auction start for all these tools and stuff? I mean, it can't be far away. You got to. Thank you to Manol, another long-term sponsor of ours. Is Jason still smiling? I can't tell. Is he? Jason, somebody give him another beer. Give him another beer, somebody. I think he's used his smile quota for the year. I think, yeah. No, well, do you want to do it? You want to do that for the season? Okay. All right, what's next? This is... What's next? This is one of the only events that has this horrible problem where there's so many sponsors you can't remember which one's which. There's enough for one for each car now. There's a... Boss kit. You got a few of those now too, Corbs? Yeah, a few of those as well. One for each steering wheel. All right, what's next, boss? Champagne? Yeah, champagne. Well, you boys want to see the champagne showers, so let's bring the boys the bottles. It's going to be, you have to do it. We have to do it now. We have to do it now. We have to do it now because it's different for the 3. Do it now. Do it now. Bottles. Bottles, bottles, bottles. Bottles, bottles, bottles. Yeah. You guys know the rules. Not me, because I got the $30 microphone. And I still have to... you're going to... Oh, all right. Bottles up, boys. Bottles up for the cameras. Thank you, team. Jason Wu third, Riley McEwen second, and Corbin Wilson in the first place. Right. Season podium time. Season podium time. Thank you all for being a huge part of this. So I'll just wait for him to awkwardly walk over there. And then the season podium order. So now that he's over there and he's... Somebody give him a drink first. Give him a drink. Somebody hydrate Jason. Have another slug of that, Jace. Have another slug of that. And then come on back, because in third place for the season, Jason Wu. Jason Wu, third place for the season. Well done, Jason. In second place for the season, for 2K Drift, Shane King. All right, which means that, of course, our champion for the season, he goes back to back to back. It is the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson. Come on back up. Put the microphone away. Put the microphone away. Well done. Now, we do have a special announcement to make. The winner of the FD2 Japan license for 2025 is Shane King. Congratulations, Shane. Kenji will take a photo with you, but this is now official, so you can now go and compete in FD in Japan. Well done. So your season podium, ladies and gentlemen, Jason Wu, Shane King, and Corbin Wilson. Well done, boys. All right, sponsor formalities. Yeah, keep that one right in front of you, Shane. That was what we wanted the car for, by the way. We usually take one with the car, but that's okay. Right, what's first? Haltech? Thank you to Haltech. How fun is going to be taking like twins to Japan? Twins and a baby, right? Pack those up there. You're going to have to sell some more machines. We'll do some more installs. You guys are back at work on Monday, right? No triplets? No triplets? Twins, just twins. Just two. All right, next is Manol, I think, or Racer. So this is the season, of course. Season prizes. How's that one going? I thought you... What are you doing? You're pointing at Trent. It's pointing at Trent. I thought you were pointing at Matt, like you were going to give it to him as a gift or something. No? There we go. I like that. That's a great story too. So for those of you in live stream land who didn't hear that, he ticked up a steering wheel on Friday and now he can pay for it. So, well done. All right. Manol. Thank you, Manol. That's the only backpack you're allowed to take. You get your suit and a helmet, and that's it. All right. I know how this is going to go. Oh, shall we let them talk? We'll let them talk first, actually. We'll let them talk just before. Jason, Corbs, do you guys want to talk again, or should we just hear from Shane? Do you guys want to talk again for a season thing? Just Shane? They just want to... So Shane, season podium, congratulations, number 2. Well done, mate.
Right. Huge thanks to the team. They just do it every single time. Thank you, guys. Huge thanks to my wife and my daughter at home for letting me walk on the car. And the competitors. Everyone drove their heart out, I think. And I think everyone should leave pretty happy this season. So congrats to everyone. Congrats to these two. Thank you very much for a good season.
Thank you, Shane, which means there's one thing to do, boys. Let's let the champagne fly. Bottle time. I feel like, yeah, I know what's going to happen. I'm just, yeah. Photo first. One final photo. Sky doesn't want anything to do with this. He's running. Ladies and gentlemen, your seat is in podium for MSC Challenge for 2025. Third place, Jason Boyd. Second place, Shane King, and your champion, the Drift Fox, Corbin Wilson. All right, so I don't know what just happened then. Why is Corbin's race suit around his ankles? That's weird. Celebrating too early. Thank you, Kenji. Well done. Any final words, Kenji, just to our audience or to our drivers?
Yeah, so it was good driving. So and the young people, it's so amazing. So nice driving, skill, it's good.
All right, thank you so much. Please thank Kenji for being here, our judge this year. And one final time for our season podium. Jason, Shane, and Corbin, thank you for being with us as part of MSC Challenge for 2025. We'll see you all again when we do it again next year. Thank you.